What's cracking, Jack? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. You are in the jungle. We've got Ohio State and Michigan Saturday, November 29th. How should you bet this game? I'll let you know what I think right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to The Hustle. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. I'm going to break down the game between Ohio State and Michigan for Saturday, November 29th, and tell you what I think is the best way to bet this game. And I'm going to leave a link for you in the comments section. That link is to my Black Friday sale. Now, ordinarily, an annual Jungle membership is $199 for the whole year. You get all of my premium plays every single day, access to our members-only Discord, and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you're considering making. But until Saturday, until tomorrow, the day after Black Friday, it's just $169 for the whole entire year. Everything that I handicap, all sports, all access. The link is in the comments section. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by mybookie.ag. Open up a new account today at mybookie.ag using promo code SILVERBACK. And if your first bet doesn't hit, it's refunded up to $500. Two things I love about mybookie.ag. Number one, it's not an app. It's a betting website, so you can use it anywhere in the continental U.S. And the second one, of course, I just mentioned they have a great deal for Jungle viewers. Open up a new account, promo code SILVERBACK. Your first bet doesn't hit, it's guaranteed, it's insured, up to $500. Ohio State minus 5.5. The over-under set at 43.5. Lots of storylines in this game. Of course, it's not just one of the best rivalries in college football, but in all of sports. Ohio State has been a college football juggernaut the past few years, but Michigan has won the last 4 games in this rivalry, both straight up and against the spread. And who can forget last year when Michigan had a very down year but went into Ohio State and beat them straight up on their own field. In fact, people think that Ohio State head coach Ryan Day would have lost his job if Ohio State didn't win the Natty simply because of his inability to beat the Wolverines. Michigan has a better team this year than they did last year. This game is at home for them. And it must be in Ryan Day's head, of course, in Ohio State that Michigan has their number, right? So Michigan must be the side to play with all those points, right? Not so fast, Jack. There's a powerhouse Ohio State team and one of the best defenses I've ever seen in college football. People say Ohio State hasn't been tested and they haven't had the toughest schedule this year. But when they have been tested on the road against difficult teams, they've won. They've won by margin. They've done what they had to do. They did it in Washington. They did it in Illinois. And I think they'll do it again in Michigan against a Wolverines team that has not performed well when they've stepped up in class this season. They lost to Oklahoma by 11. They lost to USC by 18. They beat Northwestern by just 2 points, and they beat Purdue by just 5 points. Ohio State has won by this margin of 9.5 points in every single game except one this season, week 1 against Texas, in which they won by 7. Ohio State is the unquestioned number 1 defense in college football. They're first in scoring defense, allowing just 7.6 points a game. They're first in yards per play, allowing just 3.4. They're first against the pass, second against the run, and first in defensive red zone efficiency. Michigan's a solid defense too, but they've given up more than 10 points a game more than Ohio State has. And their numbers can't compare to Ohio State. Michigan's just 52nd against the pass in college football. I don't believe this Wolverines team is as good defensively as they've been in years past. Ohio State also has a massive edge offensively. They're 11th in scoring, putting up 38 points a game, whereas Michigan just 54th, scoring 29 a game. So that's plus 19 points in Ohio's favor regarding average points for and average points against, comparing them to Michigan. Ohio State possesses the advantage on both sides of the ball last year. They won the national championship, but they lost to Michigan, and people won't let them forget that. I think because of that, Ohio State will not overlook this Michigan team on Saturday, and I think they'll beat them by double digits, lay the 9.5 with the Buckeyes. I am, and I think that you should too. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. Enjoy college football Saturday, and I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.